السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I will introduce in this lecture chapter 8, exporting, importing and sourcing. We should differentiate first between export selling and export marketing. Export selling involves selling the same product at the same price with the same promotional tools in a different countries or in different countries or in a different place. But export marketing tailors the marketing mix to international customers or to international companies. This should be known. Export selling, you do nothing unless except that you sell your product with the same price, with the same marketing mix in each other place. But export marketing means you tailor your marketing strategy or marketing mix to international countries. In this situation, what are the requirements? What are the requirements for export marketing? You can remember export marketing by saying export marketing strategy or export marketing mix. The requirement is that the first requirement, an understanding of the target market environment, of course. يعني. Second requirement is the use of market research and identification of market potential. Of course, as long as you want to enter any other country market, you should use market research to identify market potential with regard to the needs and wants of people. Third requirement is decision. You have to make decision concerning or regarding product design, pricing, distribution, and advertising or promotion. يعني ايه؟ After you make a research, you should make decision with regard to each element of the marketing mix اللي هم الفور B's. Product design, this country needs a specific product design which is different from other, and pricing, and how to distribute the product and the channels of distribution, and finally the promotion and advertising. We go directly to government programs that support exports. I mean that you always hear that the Egyptian government encourages and supports export. This requires three things: tax, incentives, subsidies, and governmental assistance. subsidies مساعدات من الحكومة. governmental assistance. governmental action to discourage imports and block market access. On the other, يعني if we are talking about governmental action to encourage export, at the same time we are talking about governmental action to discourage imports and block market access. أظن بتسمعوا كده دلوقتي. To decrease imports, يعني discourage imports to decrease imports through imposing high tariffs on imports. There should be import control, should be non-tariff barriers. احنا عندنا tariff barriers, monetary tariff barriers, and non-monetary tariff barriers, such as to specify quotas, specific quantity of the product that will be imported. Discriminatory procurement policies, restrictive customs procedures, arbitrary monetary policies. We impose monetary policies against some specific products, restrictive regulation. All of these called non-tariff barriers. Tariff systems. We will not talk about this. يعني this is technical thing. في نوع, there is a type of tariffs called preferential tariff. Preferential tariffs, although this is prohibited by GATT, but might be used for the benefit of a specific country. Reduced tariff rate applied to imports from certain countries. I am saying that I import from Saudi Arabia or from Arab country, I will reduce the tariffs for the imported product. But I am importing or have imports from Israel, then I impose high tariffs. This is called preferential tariffs. As I told you, GATT prohibits the use of this policy with 3 exceptions. Historical preference arrangement already exists. يعني this was found or exists before. Preference is part of formal economic integration treaty. يعني في اتفاقية مع دول أخرى. Industrial countries are permitted to grant preferential market access to less developed countries. Industrial countries like Japan, the United States, Germany are permitted to grant preferential market access to less developed countries. This is acceptable. يعني custom duties برضو في anti dumping duties اللي هي أسعار الإغراق. بنعمل ده لما تكون دولة عايزة تبيع سعر السلعة بتاعتها في البلد عندنا أقل من سعرها هناك أو أقل من السعر اللي بتباع هنا، فبنحط حاجة اسمها anti dumping duties. The second component is sourcing. When you get your whatever you want, sourcing from country other than home country, must assess vision and the value of company leadership. Advantage can be gained by concentrating some of the marketing activities in a single location.